There are a million ways to make $1 million, and in this video, we're looking at one of them. Gary Vee is described by many as a marketing wizard, and soon enough, you'll understand why. After taking over his family's business and rebranding it into one of the first wine e-commerce websites, increasing its revenue by 20x in only 5 years, Gary Vaynerchuk grew into one of the biggest personal brands in the world with a net worth estimated around $200 million. It took him 20 years to accomplish that, and after all of these years, these are the most important lessons that he learned along the way. Welcome to Alux, a series by Alux.com. So first up, build relationships through value. Relationships are leverage. If you give value to someone else first, you've got some leverage. Your brand must provide value to its audience, not the other way around. All marketing and content should impart your product's value in a way that connects with consumers and puts their needs first. That's how you build something that's both profitable and sustainable. Most aspiring entrepreneurs focus too much on short-term profits and gratification, but big money is made over long periods of time. Remember, Aluxer, the journey to becoming rich, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And if you stick to the right rules, you'll surely make it to the finish line. Care is the best marketing strategy. If your company is always about the bottom line, it's going to show in everything you do. Contributing to the value of your customers' lives spreads much faster than a paid ad. Your core values need to enrich the lives of your consumers as well as your employees. At the most fundamental level, a successful business is all about serving a large and general number of customers. You have to master the art of giving society what it wants, but doesn't yet know how to get. And you do that by caring about other people's needs. It's a positive-sum game, which means everybody wins. They say the customer is king, and that's absolutely true if you want to build a thriving business that will still be around for years to come. Break the rules. People need to start breaking a few rules here and there. Be unique, think outside of the box, and treat your customers like human beings, not dollar signs. Dare to be different by following the ethos of what you started your brand or business on in the first place. Society is designed to mold you into an obedient employee. For most people, life is pretty linear and kind of boring. They go to school, they get a job, they conform to society's expectations, and they live a life that can be labeled mediocre at best. But if you're watching this here now, you don't want that kind of life to be your reality, do you? You have ambitions, you dream big, and you know that taking the path of the nonconformist is the way to go. So Aluxer, embrace your uniqueness. Don't be afraid to break the rules and go out there and build something cool that excites you. You are not born to be average. Every human being is born for greatness, but not all put in the effort to make it happen. Put relevant content in relevant places. If you're not putting relevant content in relevant places, well, you don't exist. Go to your audiences, don't make them come to you. Create content that speaks in their language and understand who they are. You do that by settling on a niche and knowing who you want your audience to be. That requires thorough research on your part. You can't create content or develop a product and then figure out who to sell it to. That's basically like shooting yourself in the foot, and some aspiring entrepreneurs learn this the hard way. As you scale, remember to stick to your principles and keep things relevant to your veteran audience and customers. If you can do this successfully, you'll build an evergreen brand that will be around for decades to come. Quality content is key. People will watch a 4-hour movie if it's great, and they'll get out of a 6-second reel or TikTok if it isn't. Content is everything when building a brand. If it isn't focused, shaped to its audience, and true to your brand, then it's just a waste of money and resources. Take the time to understand how your customers like to engage and deliver that type of content to them consistently. If your content is good, then you can funnel your viewers into other platforms where you can sell them your products and services. That's how the real money is made. Saying hello is about building relationships. Saying hello, it doesn't have an ROI, it's about building relationships. Imagine your network as a web, and every hello is a strand that strengthens it. Don't underestimate the power of human connection. Saying hello is an open door, a first impression, a bridge to endless possibilities. It's about showing people that they matter, that they're seen. Engage genuinely, listen actively, and create connections that are built on mutual respect and value. The strength of your network is directly proportional to the strength of your success. You never know which hello might actually change your life. So go out there and start networking. Create value for your customers. You need to get this straight. Your customers are not ATMs. You can't just expect them to give you their hard-earned cash for nothing. You've got to earn it by creating something so valuable they can't live without it. Dive into their world, understand their pain points, and deliver solutions that blow their minds. Your product or service should be like oxygen to them. And guess what? When you focus on creating value, well, the money will follow. Your customers will become your biggest advocates. Value creation is the magic potion that turns ordinary businesses into legendary ones. So ask yourself every day, what value am I creating? And then go out there and make it happen. Focus on your strengths. Stop trying to fix things you're bad at and focus on the things you're good at. Build your team as a foundation for your company and as a support pillar for yourself. Stop trying to be the jack of all trades and a master of none. You've got strengths, we all do, so double down on them. What are you insanely good at? What comes naturally to you? Focus your energy in these places. You're not going to win by patching up all of your weaknesses. No. You're going to win by becoming the best at what you're already good at. And then delegate the rest. Build a team that complements your strengths. You don't need to be good at everything. You need to be phenomenal at your thing. Your strengths are your superpowers. Don't let them go to waste. Understand your personal DNA. Know your personal brand and stay true to it. Don't just do things because someone else has done them. Understand and appreciate your brand and shape your goals and content accordingly. Follow your instincts and forge a unique path that serves customers and lays a foundation for your brand's success. Understand what makes you tick. What are your core values? What gets you out of bed in the morning? Your personal DNA is your roadmap to success. It's what sets you apart from the rest. Are you a risk taker? Are you creative? Are you more analytical? Embrace who you are. Don't try to fit into someone else's mold. There's only one you, and that's your ultimate advantage in this crowded world. Stay true to yourself, and the right opportunities will come knocking. Audit your brand. You need to consistently audit your brand. Is your message clear? Is your value proposition strong? Are you engaging with your audience? Does your brand reflect your values and your vision? This isn't a one-and-done kind of thing, it's an ongoing process. The market changes, consumer behavior changes, and you need to adapt. Take a hard look at what's working and what isn't. Don't be sentimental. If something isn't working, chuck it. If something is working, double down. Your brand is your baby, but sometimes you gotta be a strict parent. Regular audits keep your brand lean, mean, and ready to conquer the world. No matter what you do, your job is to tell your story. Your story is your brand's essence. It's what makes you relatable and, most importantly, human. When people understand the journey, the hustle, the sweat and the tears that have gone into what you're building, well, they connect with it on a much deeper level. You've got to narrate your hustle, scream it from the rooftops if you have to. Show people the raw, unfiltered version of your brand's journey. Do you know why? Because people love authenticity. They love knowing that behind the brand there's a story of someone who fought the odds. Share your victories and your setbacks. That's how you build a tribe, not just a customer base. Legacy is greater than currency. Look, okay, money is great and all, but what's even greater is leaving a mark on this world that outlives you. What do you want to be remembered for? What impact did you make? Are you just another face in the crowd, or did you make a dent in the universe? Legacy is about playing the long game. It's about building something that changes lives, that shakes up industries. It's about passing down values, wisdom, and positive change for the generations to come. Currency pays the bills, but legacy makes history. Your legacy is being written by yourself, so make the right decisions and never forget it. All of your ideas may be solid or even good, but you have to actually execute them for them to matter. Ideas are a dime a dozen, everybody's got them, but you know what separates the winners from the dreamers? Oh, it's execution, my friend. You need to stop talking and start doing. You gotta grind, you gotta hustle, and you gotta put in the hours. Take that idea, break it down into actionable steps, and start knocking them down one by one. No excuses. Your idea could change the world, but it won't if it stays in your head. The graveyard is the richest place on earth because it's full of unexecuted ideas. Don't let yours be one of them. Being rich means having time. Being rich isn't just about having a fat bank account. It's about having the time to do things that matter to you. Spending time with your family, pursuing your passions, traveling and learning, that is true wealth. You need to build a business that works for you, not the other way around. Automate, delegate, and create systems that give you the freedom to enjoy your life. Money comes and goes, but time, well, once it's gone forever, so you need to make it count. The reason Gary was able to grow the business was that every day after producing 30 minutes of wine television, he spent 15 hours a day replying to every single person's email and every single person's Twitter reply. Engagement is the lifeblood of growth. It's about recognizing that behind every comment and every email, there is a human being looking for a connection. Reply, engage, and be present. When you start doing this, you build a community. You build trust. People will go to bat for you if they feel like you value them. It's not just about broadcasting your message, it's about having conversations. This is a two-way street. The hustle includes being there, listening, and communicating. It's all about caring and showing that you're putting in the effort. And there you have it, Aluxer. This is just one of millions of ways to get rich, as we'll explore in the future entries of this series. Gary V is truly a source of inspiration for anyone that wants to take matters into their own hands, build a legacy, and leave a positive mark on the world. And because you made it this far in the video, well, of course, here's a bonus. There's no reason in 2023 to do shit that you hate. None. We live in an era of endless possibilities. The internet has democratized opportunity. There's literally no excuse to be stuck doing something that drains your soul. Find your passion and turn it into your paycheck. It's not going to be easy, but I promise you it's going to be worth it. Life's too short to waste it on things that do not light up your life even a little bit. Build a life that you don't need a vacation from. Surround yourself with what inspires you and create something you believe in. Don't settle for mediocrity. You've got one life. Make sure it's the only one you're excited to live. The time is now, Aluxer, so stop making excuses and start making moves. We hope you found this video valuable, my friend. Who should we do next in this series? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you back here next time.